Absolutely. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm getting tech savvy. Oh no. When I'm on OBS, I have all those really cool gadgets I can use. It's so cool, but they're on my other computer. And I don't, totally honest Abe here, I'm too lazy to download it. I need to go copy it onto my doohickey and move it over. Who else has a doohickey? I have doohickey. How do you spell doohickey? I don't know. This is me this morning, sans the makeup and everything. I am just, oh, stop it, Renee. I had so much fun yesterday, and I have to tell you guys, thank you guys for getting on and supporting. That was so much fun. I did go back later, and I was trying to read all the comments. We had something like well over 1,000 comments on Facebook and over 2,000 comments on YouTube when we got off in the morning. We got off of it, and I was like, holy bat balls. Good morning, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Christina Hunter is new to us, so everybody give Christina whoop, whoop, good morning. So I want to talk really quickly. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I don't know if that's better or worse or what. Good morning, Laura Keating. Wasn't last night's class so much fun? I do have a couple announcements. The membership, you guys, the classes, the intuitive development classes. I have to tell you that I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to go see my father in Texas. His lung isn't all the greatest right now. He had a lung transplant, and it's not doing so great. So we're gonna go visit him. So I leave on, I think I leave on the 26th. So that means no, we'll do Gnome Homes from his location. I know last night's class was amazing. We're taking a tarot class with Tanya Lee. So if she offers another one, man, you guys should jump on it because it is truly amazing. How did you enjoy class last night, Renee? I'm loving it. I had like aha moments last night. And the reading I did for myself was like, it was like 2x4 therapy. It was like, hey, stupid, listen. It was so fun. So Gnome Homes is the 28th. We're going to do that in Texas, and we're going to do that with my father. I think that will be a lot of fun. Him being a lifelong pagan, I think he has a lot to say about elements and elementals. Saturday, we have the shamanic chat. Again, don't forget about that. We have a special guest for coffee chat on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we have a special guest. It is going to be Ellie Coyle. Ellie Coyle is going to be on with me in the morning, and we're going to be doing some mediumship because we're working our way up to something. Right? So in July, I can tell you that the third session of the business end of intuition and the mediumship classes, or the business. Oh, hold on, wait. Let's start again. The My Mystical Life classes, social media will be recorded. I will be on a plane. So that will be a recorded class that will be totally uploaded. We will have an opportunity to talk about that as we go along. I also want to mention that Saturday the 3rd, Aaron has the Intuition series with the watch party for the private membership. If you guys are this, he's like, Lisa, you have to watch this. He's really pinning me down to watch this. So I'm going to try and sit in on this. I will be in Texas, but I'm going to try and sit in on it. And so that's really interesting. We have a lot of really cool stuff coming up. We also have another coffee chat with Ellie on the 12th. And then, you guys, I don't have it out there yet. I don't have it set up as an event. I do have another event that I need to talk about really quickly. We're just active, aren't we? Hold on, let me get this because I'm not prepared. Who's surprised? I'm not. Did you guys see my earbuds just consistently falling out yesterday? I think I have misshapen ears, and it just made it so incredibly difficult to hold those little things in. And every time I smiled, those damn little things would fall right out of my earballs. It was just crazy. Okay, share. How do I share? I just want to copy it. That's all I want. Share this link. Okay. Link copied. Okay, thank you. Where am I? I'm over here. Okay. So this link that I'm posting right now, if Nancy Bulliard is on here, I need to make some more people moderators. So they can pin links. This link right here that I just posted is for Friday. So instead of doing for the private membership, instead of doing a member spotlight this time, we are going to do a public group energy share, which I think is going to be so much fun. So if you follow the link that I just posted, that'll take you to the YouTube event. You are welcome to drum. I don't have any drums here right now. A shaman without a drums. I'm not sure how I'm surviving, but I almost bought one the other day just so I'd have one here, because we're not going for the next month back to Oklahoma. It's still in my, but you're welcome to rattle. You're welcome to drum. You're welcome to just sit and do energy share. If you're not an energy healer, Allie Rosebrock. Allie Rosebrock, you guys. Let me finish, and then we'll move on to Allie. You're welcome to do just energy healing or just sit in and soak it up. It's going to be in a Zoom room. It's going to be fun. So you're welcome to go join and sign up for that healing session. That is Friday, Allie, if you want to join in. Allie Rosebrock is the proud mother of a beautiful baby boy named Colt. He was born 2 days ago. He is stunning. Allie, we need to go through the post and see who the winner was that got the closest to the birth time. So yay, Allie, congratulations. Are you home or are you still in the hospital? He is so beautiful, you guys. And if Allie wants to share pictures of him on My Mystical Life, she's totally welcome to do so. But everybody give a shout out and send some love to Allie. I did see your post. I thought you had a filter on the baby, and then I'm like, wait a minute. That's a real mustache on that baby. You crack me up, Diana. Everybody knows Allie Rosebrock in here. We are home, busted that joint last night. I'm pretty smitten. He is adorable. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to see you at the end of July. I can't wait. I just am so excited. We should do an event. Let's do something. Allie Rosebrock, let's do something. Allie, of course, is our resident animal communicator, the best I've ever seen. And I think we should do something together. I think we should do a video and do an animal communication demonstration. But I also think we should get together and do a gathering. Just a preemptive, let's set this up, kind of, right? So we don't do it last minute. Baby is beautiful. Baby is beautiful. Congratulations. Okay, so we've gone all over that stuff, right? Can see what happens when they leave stickers with grandma. He's that is so, Allie, you take that softness and that mushiness of that man and you love it, because that is a child that's a man totally in love with his child, and it's amazing. I love it. So I want to talk really quickly about epiphanies. Boom, mind blown this morning. 2x4 moment, slap me in the face. Love it. Having a great time. Want to go buy art supplies. How does that all happen together, right? So here's what happened. I started back into a really good meditative process yesterday, right? And I sat down and I was like, okay, we're going to, I'm not an Omer. We all know I'm not an Omer, right? I can't do it. Shamanic journey, I have to keep my brain moving. And through the theta brainwave, that's such an easy, he keeps taking pictures. Allie, I'm so happy for you. I'm just so happy for you. If anybody doesn't know, Allie is a very, very close personal friend of mine. And we, I think we met through Gus, a horse that she was training for us. And we've just been fast friends ever since. So anyways, Epiphany morning. So yesterday morning, I decided, okay, Lisa needs to get her shit together and get super serious. Good morning, Bradley. Good morning. And so yesterday I meditated and I thought, that's really good. I didn't have anything really worth writing down in my brain. Okay. So my guides this morning, when I went to get out of bed, said, boom, here's something you should be paying attention to. And I went, okay. And it was immediately I knew this was an earth deity. It's all I knew. Okay. And I was like, okay, it looked like you guys are going to get a kick out of this. It looked like the female figure, very, very voluptuous, with the sun directly behind her head, and I couldn't see her features. And she was just so stunningly beautiful. Her energy just popped. Normally in that Metatron moment, right, where you wake up and Metatron's like, hey, let me hit you. But this was her moment. And she was like, you need to pay attention. I'm going to drop you validation. You need to pay attention, right? So here's me with my journal. And I get to my desk. I run to my desk when I get up. I shower and all that stuff first, but I run to my desk. And I go, I love that Laura's like, Zenny, be careful what you ask for, man. Because when you ask for it, Metatron comes in with a baseball bat, a 2x4, or a steel pipe, something. So anyways, so I go to write down in my journal, and I'm going to try to draw what I saw. Now, I can paint and mimic things easily, but drawing for me, well, it's a challenge. So I get my journal out. Journaling, right? Journal. When we journal, there's always a good time to journal. Please, hey, stop. It's always a good time to journal. So I open my journal. Oh, now I'm going to have to search for it. Oh, so I open my journal, okay? And I'm like, I need to remember this. So I'm going to write it down. Let me mark this page here. So I open it, just randomly. And there's the picture of the person that well, it's hard to see, okay? Person I envisioned in my meditation this morning. And this was from last year, 8/15. And I went, oh, you mean we've met before? and so I sat down today and I went, okay, I'm going to do a meditation this morning, but I wanted to do a guided meditation. So I opened up YouTube, and the first guided meditation was to the Divine Mother. And I went, well, that feels just about right. So I start the meditation, and this was the image I saw this morning. Okay. This was the image I saw this morning. That was more accurate, although her hips probably could be a little higher, a little more, I don't know, right? So as I was doing this meditation this morning, I was actually given I know there was my 2x4, right? That's my 2x4, you guys. That is how in your face validation can be. I don't ever remember drawing anything last year of this greens and golds. And that's what I saw behind this person was gold, and behind her head was the sun, right? So as I'm doing my meditation this morning, my person shifted from this just silhouette to more of a person. And I was in the middle of my meditation going, I need to go buy paints. I need to go buy paints. Stay between the lines, Lisa, right here in the meditation. I need to go. What kind of paints could I use? My brain. What kind of paints? I wonder if I could do mixed media, because I could do like a watercolor in the background and then some acrylics over top of that. And it would be standout. It was really cool. So that was my epiphany this morning. There's a piece of art coming. I am not going to say that I do a lot of spirit art like this, but there is a piece of art coming, and I'm very excited about it. So when you see it, it'll be on the wall behind me, and it was my 2x4 morning. You know what it was you haven't been meditating the way you're supposed to be meditating. When you start meditating on a steady, you've been hearing go buy paints too, Laura. Come on over, we'll paint. Come to Santa Fe, get settled, get your stuff settled, and come over. We'll paint. And I'm not kidding. We'll go paint. We'll go paint on the mesa, honey. How cool is that? So what my guides were really saying to me was, you need to be more consistent. Look what one day of meditation did. It called your guides in like that. Why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I meditate every day. I'm not. On your way, girl, I'll put a bed in that room so fast your head will spin. So paints, everybody else are feeling the need to buy paints. So I do meditate when I can bring my brain remind me to tell you about Robin Williams. You know we want to hear about Robin Williams. We love Robin Williams here. We're not going to start talking about Robin Williams because he's going to have jokes. No, we're not doing that. Not this morning. We're not doing that. Okay. So it's time to get into meditation, everybody. It's the push. It's time to get serious. When the Divine Mother walks in, when Gaia walks in, one of the Divine Mother figures walks in and says, it's time to go to Earth. Oh, another piece of validation. It's time to go to Earth. As a shaman and as within the membership, you guys, go find the guided shamanic journey to go to Earth. It's in there. It's in there. It's in the meditations, right? Somebody validate that for me. I remember doing a meditation to go to Earth. I haven't listened to it, but I never listened to them. You guys know that? I never listen to those meditations when I'm even processing them. I overlay music, I trim the ends, and I pop it out there. I never listen to them because I'm afraid I'll edit them and they're not my words. So I just put them out there. You got 30 ladybugs crawling on you. Be careful they're not those aphid thingies. Those bite. I'm trying to meditate and ground in the morning, but my head feels scrambled. Morning seems better for me than in the day. A lot of people meditate better in the morning. So I have a question. How many people are getting muscle cramps? This is a random question. I know we talked about Lisa's Crampageddon the other day. Okay. But I have heard from 4 or 5 people in the last 2 days that they're getting huge muscle cramps. I'm doing a poll. I'm doing a personal poll. Yeah, that's why, because I'm afraid to listen to it because then I'll be like, oh, maybe I should cut that. Yes, and cramps in your legs, muscle cramps. I have no flipping. Yes, it's killer side stitches that take your breath away. No idea what is going on. I wish Ellie Coyle was on here because she's having debilitating cramps that she can't get under control. Right, you guys? This is why we check in every once in a while. Your toes, your ankles, and your calf. I had one go all the way around. I pulled a muscle so badly. My life is one big muscle cramp, a lot of nerve twitches. I don't know. I can't. I'm just trying to figure out if it's just me and Ellie or because I've talked to 4 or 5 other people. The muscle cramps. I have no idea why we're having muscle cramps. I don't. I know we just come off a retrograde. And our energies have switched quite a bit. We're going through transitions. And here is, Ellie has she's tried magnesium. She's tried all sorts of things. And she just can't seem to get rid of them. When I was talking to Ellie, what my guide said was toxins. That toxins are in the muscles and need to be released. I don't know. Craziness, right? So, where are we? I know where I'm at, but what deck cards do we want to pull from today? Anybody have any suggestions? And does anybody have suggestions for the membership? Do you guys have any suggestions for next month's guided meditation? I'm open to suggestion. I'm closing things because I have a lot of stuff open and drive me nuts. I am open to suggestion. Last month we went to the center of the Merkaba. Did you guys get to meet Metatron in that one? It just kind of wiggles in my brain that Metatron joined people within the Merkaba. Past lives. We can do that. I like past lives. You know, I like to cruise around the halls. When you're on your feet, you get leg cramps. Yeah, not literally, Nicole. Not literally, okay? Not literally. We have to be careful of what our words are. Okay. Guided meditation, move through physical body and heal. What a good meditation. I need to write that down. Okay, hold on. I think that's a Hey, Renee, you don't need to bring age into this, okay? You don't need to bring age into this. Why are you going to go there? Jeez. Pull from the earth deck. Great idea, Katrina. Great idea. We're going to do physical body next month. And then in August, we will do past lives. Now, are we talking just cruising into a past life, or are we talking about going into the halls? Because there's a difference. If you're just going to go step into a past life, that's one thing. But in the halls, you get to pick which past life, and then it can get confusing. And there's pictures on the wall. There's all sorts of stuff. Are we just going to cruise into a past life? Katrina wants to learn about spirit boxes and spirit communication devices and how they work. That's a really great class. And I'm going to say at this point, I think this is amazing. You guys, I love you guys, right? I'm booking off classes all the way into September already. And I'm going to put that class down for September 20th. I'm going to put spirit boxes down. And I'm going to see if I can get somebody to come in that knows more about them and the frequencies and all of that than I do. I've used them. I know them. I can turn one on and I can listen, but I want to talk to somebody that knows more about that than I do. And of course, then we have October coming up directly after September. I have one more class I have to fill in September, and then we're going to go off into the October classes. We will do a couple classes in October live, and then the rest will be all recorded, because guess where we're going to be? We're going to be in Salem. And so we're going to be Salem for Halloween, which really kind of doesn't affect our schedule too much, except for that last one. So we're going to be looking for Renee, you're fine. Good morning, Kelly Hansen. What about healing past life stuff that are impacting current life? So let's put that one down. I like that. I do like that. So you guys know I'm always looking for ideas. So let's put that one down to healing past life influences. And that's almost a form of soul retrieval, you guys. So that would almost be a form of soul retrieval. So Laura Romaine, cute. That little girl keeps peeking like she wants to join in. Your daughter. Which one? I mean, in the corner over here? How long have you been with us, Laura? No. You are not upsetting me at all, Renee. Not at all. You know it. I know a little bit about past lives on Sweet, but only a few past lives. I was sweet. Yeah, you say we're getting old. Wait a minute. That means everybody I know actually might be of an age. By the door? How long have you been with us? I'm just checking, because there's like a time, like I haven't talked about some things in a long time. Oh, watch Close Encounter. Oh my gosh, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind creeps me out. No, wrong Laura Keating. Oh, so that's really interesting that you would say that. Because she's like, there's a little girl peeking around the corner. She's interested. Is it your daughter? Little does people know on here that I did have a little girl that I miscarried when I was 20 years old. And she is a huge influence in my reading, and she's around all the time. She actually hangs out with Sam more than she does me, and her name is Michelle. I named her after I discovered that she was floating around, and she was part of my validation to open up to intuition. So good kudos. Yeah, her name is Michelle, and she does hang out quite often. It's just whether but it's for you to say your daughter. Yeah. Oh, Katrina, I'm okay. Everything happens for a reason, and that little soul decided I needed more help from the other side than I did on this side, and we love having her around. She's fantastic, and every once in a while Sam will feel like a hug. It's just totally amazing. Bye, Zenny. Bye. Okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm fine. Sam's fine about it. We were 20. That was 30 years ago. 30 years ago, and even at the time, I knew that the time was not right, because actually, we're not going to talk about how fast I got pregnant after I had Richard. Way too fast. I wasn't ready. But good for you. Kudos. Seriously. Kudos. Okay. Mother Earth deck, the Earth Magic. I love the idea of Earth Magic today. You wish you could get my hair color? This is what we call absolute gray with neon purple in it. My husband, took him years to convince me to go gray. And when I finally did, I absolutely love it because it's a blank slate. Okay, moving on. Let's do. So don't forget, you guys, I think what month is this? This is June. We're coming to the end of June. You have black hair? Yeah, it might take a while. Weird. Isis says, sometimes I believe that babies come back when it's time as another child. Now this is true as well. They, if they really want to come back, they can come back. It's amazing what our choices are. Yes, I do feel that you are more at peace with the situation than she's with you. I love it. Yeah. I didn't know, and so here's my story. My mom was super fertile too. I had my tubes tied at 21. Because at 18 months I would have wanted another one. I knew it, and I had really rough pregnancies, so I just had my tubes tied. It was easier. 2 children. I have a limit. So it was part of my validation. I was sitting in front of a psychic, and she was only doing the psychic thing at my house because we had the room. And I was like, I didn't believe in psychics at all. And I was sitting there going like, I really was. I was like, by the end of it, I was like, okay, I'm a little creeped out. Just a little creeped out. You refuse to go completely gray yet. Currently, I'm an indigo color. Next month, I may try pink. Yeah, right. This is not. It's much more purple in person, but the camera's bleached out. Okay. You have 4 dogs that are exact personalities of my last group of dogs. This is Sue. That's very valid as well, Sue. Our animals decide to come back and be helpful and be there for us. And Odin the all dog, is Jack, our original Great Dane that we first had. And he has come back to be our final Great Dane. And I love it, right? Isn't it neat to be able to notice these things? Millie, welcome. I think you're from last night, aren't you? Oh, did I do that? Welcome. Everybody, if you're new, please let me know. Let us know. We want to welcome you. We want to tell you how awesome you are. Please don't talk about pregnancy. Please. I'm trying not to be too here. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. All right. So here is our collective card for the morning. Okay. This one. Okay. 2. Okay. We'll go 2. And that one. Okay. I think Lori and Renee, Laura Keating and Renee I think we should do a practice thing where we sit down and practice together with our tarot cards. We're all taking, and Isis as well. We're taking tarot classes because knowledge is power. Here we go. First one. Oh, the ebb and flow. Ooh, maybe that's why we're getting all these muscle cramps. It's time to let crap release crap. Who's holding up energy within our body? Not just the emotional energy, right? Like that our thought process. Let's practice. It'd be fun. You want to do it live? I'm all about doing it live. Hey, Angel, there's my sister. We hold tension in our bodies, right? And who doesn't carry some degree of tension? Who doesn't carry some degree of, and most times we carry it in our shoulders, in the middle of our back, but we hold ourselves tense. So it's time to ebb and flow, you guys. Bring it in, release it, and really start to see what the heck we're holding. I know that myself and somebody else on here has had a lot of stress with moving. So we kind of hold that tension, like, am I done? Am I done? What else am I missing? Especially with Laura, because she's finding all sorts of new things with her home. And when you move to a new place, you do find all sorts of new stuff. So time to let stuff go. Maybe that's where some of these muscle cramps are. It's because we're holding ourselves way too tight. And when you start to release that, your muscles are trying to learn new things. Good morning, Angel. How's your puppy doing? Does anybody know how Jennifer Vaughn's pup is doing? It's been a stressful year. It has been a stressful year so far for a lot of people. So here's our next card. I think are you guys in for doing tarot practice online? Like, are you guys in for that? I mean, I'm talking about everybody in the class. Because I think it would be a lot of fun. I really, really do. Oh my goodness. This is an awesome thing to remember. Pick a memory, any memory of childhood. Do you remember how that felt? The sounds of the day, the feeling of the day, the feeling of accomplishment. And don't pick a bad memory, guys. Pick a good memory. Nala is doing better. Mom's going to pick up Lacey for me. Everyone is at work. Okay, good. Be innocent. Find that feeling. Isis, awesome. I found yesterday's class to be absolutely fascinating, and I'm all about practicing. So, oh, Diana knows. Okay, she's still not eating, waiting for the vet to get back. Is following up on Monday to see if surgery is going to happen. That is for Jennifer Vaughn's dog, and for the life of me, I can't remember the dog's name at the moment. So I want you to take a hot second and sit back and think of a childhood memory and use your imagination. No, Angel, you didn't miss. It was tarot class. It was a Jubilee. That's it. Thank you so much. It was another class that we were taking rather than giving. Thank you, guys. So let me think about a childhood. I have a childhood memory. And this is what I'm talking about, you guys. It was probably the most embarrassing thing that I could have done as a horse person. So I want you to find that moment and find the joy in it. It might have been a moment that you were embarrassed to all hell and back. But I remember my mom and dad and Angel, we didn't have a lot of money. I was so blessed to have the horse I had. My dad, I went and actually, this is how my horse ate. We had cornfields all around us, and I would go when they cut the corn, and I would go find the ears of corn that didn't make it into the conveyor, and I would go shuck them. We had an antique shucker. This is how I took care of my horse. Okay. Seriously. This is not an up the hill both ways kind of story. It really didn't happen. And so, but he was fat and he was happy and he was good. And we joined 4-H. Pepper was awesome. Pepper was an awesome, awesome horse. Hi, Brenda. And my mom and dad put us in 4-H. And that was great because I was in with my friend Shannon. And like everybody else has spurs. I want spurs. So I had saved some money and I bought some nub spurs, which they're not like cow killers. They're not the big spindly ones. They're just little rounded nubs on the end of spurs, right? So here's me at fair. I put on these spurs and I forgot Ellie's guiding light. Good morning, Ellie. We're talking about muscle cramps this morning and the amount of people that are having them. But right now we're in the middle of something else. So I put these spurs on. They're nothing horrible, okay? But they're just to encourage the horse to move forward if they don't want to, which Pepper was famous for. When Pepper said, I'm not going for, he was an Appaloosa. And if any horse people on here, you know, Appaloosa's got a little bit of an attitude. And he was like, I'm not going forward. And we'd be in the show pen and he's not doing nothing. And so I forgot I had these on, and I'm in the practice warm-up pen, right? Warming up, no problem. Just a little Western trot, no problem. I am all of 16 years old. And he stopped. And I went to nudge him. And I forgot I had those on. That nudge disqualified me for the next class. That nudge sent that horse into orbit. He went into nuts. And he started bucking around that arena. I couldn't get him to stop. And here I am. And here's my dad. Here's what my dad tells me. Because my dad, while he is more of a cowboy than a horse person, he said, grab those reins, pull back. Well, here's what happens when you do that on a horse, guys. If you're ever on a bucking horse, please don't do that. Pull on one rein, not both. Because what you did, you gave him leverage to buck more. I'm following my dad's advice. His horse is spinning around. And I can remember thinking, I am sweating my ass off out in this arena. I am hot. I'm grouchy. This horse is being stupid. I'm done. I come out of that gate so embarrassed. And I love the fact that I can look back on it and laugh, because I know so much more now than, hey, just pull back with both reins. And I survived. And I didn't win anything that day. But we had so much fun, and we have so many pictures to look back on, my friend Shannon and I, to look back on and go, do you remember? Nobody got any pictures of bucking because everybody was frantic. But can you remember back and add the little things to that make the day really come alive? Live in some of that innocence. I didn't know half the crap I know now. And I'm okay with that. We didn't have anything. We have, we scraped by. But I can look back at that and go, look at how much my parents worked to try and make sure that I had fun and that I had a wonderful childhood. And while there were ups and downs, and trust me, there was some really weird moments in our childhood. Validate that for me, Angel. Give me a whoop whoop on that. It was enjoyable. And I was blessed. And so there's my childhood moment. Find that innocence of, oh crap, what was I doing? And look back on that and enjoy it and release. Bring some of that joy in. We have to live in the innocence and joy. We have to. That's how we bring in more energy. I'm sorry, Nancy. Sometimes people get notifications and sometimes they don't. What are you guys talking about? The bowling ball? You guys have seen the bowling ball. The bowling ball. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate everybody that got on yesterday and was incredible cheerleaders. I couldn't see anybody until afterwards because all I saw what was on the bottom there. I love you guys. I love ya. I love you. You guys are so spectacular. So we're talking, whoop, whoop, our childhood is definitely not boring. Our childhood had all sorts of stuff in it. All sorts of stuff. So find those things. Laura Keating, I wish I had a video of that man, not yesterday, of the horse bucking, because you would have got a kick out of it. You'd have like, yeah. Renee says, I was about 8 when we were going to a restaurant, which was rare. Dad said, last one in the restaurant is a rotten egg. I took off like a streak of shit. Have I mentioned my poor, wait, it keeps moving. How poor my eyesight is. Hit that plate glass door like a bird hits a window. Oh no. Mom and Dad couldn't quit laughing. I was bleeding and I think the manager was going to call an ambulance and protect her. So my parents were just too used to be bouncing into things. Call protective services because you're maimed and your parents are laughing. Oh my gosh. Oh, was talking about a friend, my first horse, and how stubborn he was, and that I used to use baling twine and a bridle to go riding, right? My mom and dad didn't have money for a saddle. I have a really good seat. I have a really good seat. The first many years of having the horse was bareback. So I can attribute a really good riding seat and show seat to my parents. Right? So we binder twine. Absolutely. Find a bit and some binder twine, you got it. There was about 78 viewers on Psychic TV. It was really cool. We were having a great time. The poor Richard. Thank you so much, Tanya. We were just talking that we want to go live and practice doing, like maybe pulling on the Major Turreau just for fun. But our childhood between pigs freezing. Now they didn't freeze to death, guys. Don't think they froze to death. Don't. No. They didn't freeze to death. They were in the barn, and it got so cold in the winter time that the mud that they had made in the barn, because they had dumped their water thing, their legs, we had to go out with hair dryers. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Pigs. I don't have pigs. Wait, what's wrong with Ellie? I missed something. Oh, yeah. You don't know how many horses have dumped you on the ground. It's called a bad dismount. A bad saddles. What the hell is that? I could ride bareback now if I had to. But, but I'm spoiled, and I have a balanced ride saddle that never gets used. But I'm spoiled. I bought it though myself. Okay, let's pull another card. Not this one. Okay. Oh, a bad dismount, man. I've had some bad dismounts. Another Appaloosa about killed me. And I come off. I got never ride in shorts, and I had on shorts, and my shorts got stuck in the saddle horn. They got looped around the saddle horn, and that horse just took off with me. And he started going uphill, and I pulled him around, and he's a huge monster of like 16 hands. And I pulled him around, and he hit the ground and landed on top of me. And I'm laying on the ground, flopping like a fish. And here's the kids, because they were young, and they're like, do it again. I'm like, get away from me. Don't touch me. So, you go with it. You want another Mustang? They just had the Mustang Roundup, and I love an Appaloosa too. And I probably, if I get a personal riding horse, it will be an Appaloosa. They're very smart. That's what people don't like about them, is they're smart. Mm-hmm. Very sure-footed though. He went around that arena really well. Okay. So blessed. I got a new job, and my old job is calling me back on short notice. April, congratulations. Congratulations. I learned to barrel race. I spent time on the ground. The horse do barrel racing better than I did. I see no reason to do a couple different things. I see no reason to barrel myself around a barrel and then possibly fly off straight when they turn. And I see no reason to jump anything. 4 feet on the ground. I'm all about it. Let's do that. Nice soft walk. I don't trot. I don't run. I don't do none of that no more. I want a nice relaxing ride. Okay, we're gonna the 96th annual Chincoteague Pony Swim 20 live in July. Are you going, Nancy? Are you going to the Chincoteague? I've never been. Oh wait, I missed something up here. I nearly died a few times learning to stand on a point-to-point horse that I didn't realize after the event was getting its tongue over the bit. Yeah, no. See, only online. You're gonna watch it. Oh, you only get to watch it online. Okay, but that's cool that they're showing it online. I know a lot of people protest that, but they've been doing it forever, and they're doing it to help the horses. Yeah, Angel, you're nuts if you do it. Sorry, love you. You're nuts if you do it. You know what we had with those Mustangs. They tried to kill everybody in the family. But we were still working with that cowboy mentality of pull both reins. Now we know better. round pen is my friend. Okay. I'll have to look it up. Okay. We're pulling from, seems apropos, the Goddess deck this morning. Who is on here that is giving me the shortness of breath? Who is having a shortness of breath today? Like, they just can't seem to catch up. They just seem to, oh, and I totally know I'm on the right track here because I almost want to get sick. Like, I don't know if it's stress or if it's actually feels like an anxiety. Is anybody having an anxiety attack on here? Or any type of LP has asthma? This comes with a sense of distress. Oh, that is not your stuff, dude. Not your stuff. But now it has a slobber on it. Okay, great. I get to clean that. You, Sue, man, girl. So this is what I would like you to do. Some of this. I don't. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's all good. I don't know why. That's what they want you to do. And just there's a moment. They're showing me a moment. They want you to find that calm. You know that movie Phenomena, when they watch the trees? Oh, right there. Right there. Take some nice deep breaths. Relax, you guys. Relax. I don't know what this is, but it is something. It's very relaxing. You leave an angel. Take a moment, you guys, and just breathe. Because y'all killing me. No. But I can tell when there's people on here that are having a rough day. So, all right. The Shiva, which I have not found in the box yet. I didn't put makeup on today because I'm going to work in the garage this afternoon. With our, I need to find the stands because I need to put my Starry Night on a stand. Doesn't it deserve to just sit on the desk and be beautiful? I think so. I have a couple things on my desk that I'm repopulating. Yeah, no emergency clinics, no ERs. Yeah, hope there's no gators too. Are you feeling any hunger pains? No, I have heavy whipping cream in my coffee as well as MCT oil. Okay. It's the event. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Asthma. Just get as good a breath as you can, you guys, because it's important. Circulating that air, creating new energy. We're going to pull from the Goddess deck. That seems apropos. Yeah, that's my personal OJ, orbicular jasper, ocean jasper. It's orbicular. That's my personal one. I pulled it from stock. I think I didn't realize how much I pulled from stock until we actually moved. This one I picked. We were at. This is also another piece of OJ. We were at the distributor shopping, and this one just said, "Lisa, I want to go home with you." And I said, "You know what? Okay." So that one came home, and then I have a piece of pink aragonite. Doesn't really show how pink it is. I have a piece of pink aragonite. Look at all those rainbows in there. Yeah, can't see it. All those little reflections, those little glimmers are rainbows. And then I have undecided yet whether this is going into the inventory. I know I love OJ too. Any garden quartz yet? You know what? I'm looking at spheres of garden quartz, but they're not going to be super cheap, but they are gorgeous spheres of garden quartz about this big, and they're probably going to run about $45. But they have so much beautiful stuff in them, and they're great desk pieces. If anybody's interested in that, let me know, and I will see about getting some. I know where I can get some. I have a friend that works with Oceanus, and Send him a piece of your ocean jasper you had on sale. He loves it. Awesome. Alan Hart. Everybody give Alan Hart a welcome. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to put this into the this particular piece yet into. I probably will, because I do this more than Sam does. This is blue. Can you see the blue tint to it, you guys? Blue amber. They call it blue amber because it has this blue tint on the outside, this blue sheen on the outside, right? I haven't put it in the store yet. I told Sam he has to do it. I'm not going to price it because I'm terrified to. But this is what it does. This is what it does when you put light behind it. It's like red, 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 red. And of course, these are not tiny pieces of amber, right? These are not tiny pieces. But I haven't put that one in the store yet. I don't know whether I'm going to keep it. No, I'm not going to keep it also. But it's just not in the store yet. Let me put that up here. There, that's the store. There's the store. Okay, so let's pull a card. Oh, and we had it. I just put up gift cards. You can buy a gift card and send it to somebody else on there as well. Yes, you can. Okay. Card, goddess card. This one? Okay. Who doesn't love a little bit of Aphrodite in your life, right? Is this about loving somebody else or is it about loving yourself? Good question. The thing that I pick up with this is a lot of angel energy. I pick up a lot of angel energy with this. An internal light. I hear internal light. So make sure you're shining yourselves, you guys, because the little, is that bell-like sound in the background? Yes, that's the people next door cutting concrete off a roof. Sorry. Okay, Ellie, I'll let you know. Vedra, I'm not doing it. I'm not cutting anything up. Sam's going to have to do that. I'm not touching it. This is a Colette Baron Reid deck, actually, you guys. Colette Baron Reid. No. It's people cutting concrete next door. They went, oh, look, she's online. Let's cut concrete. There is not a live sale this weekend that I'm aware of. Nobody told me about one. We have had Agna Manatite come in. Agna Manatite. Okay, keep on track, Lisa. Keep it between the lines. Okay. I love the secret behind this as well. I love the I love you, do you love me? Kind of thing that this card has going on. So this is also about spreading the love. It does not have to be about the immediate moment. It can be about being later on this afternoon, later on this month, walking around, smiling at somebody because we can take our damn masks off, right? And smile at somebody. You know how many people I've smiled at that have just been like, it's important to spread the love. We all need that. We all need that. We're coming down off of a lot of separation and people have a hard time with that. I love Colette. I know. You will change that. I don't have that deck, but that will change soon. I have a couple decks I'm searching for as well. So I'm kind of excited to find some new decks. So let's pull another one. Also, anyone want to send me a gift card? Your birthday is July 12th. I love you. That's not okay. And this is going to be a collective card for anybody that's struggling with things at the moment that they feel like they have challenges. So let's talk. I don't use this deck very often, so I really could read it. Metis? Is that not the most beautiful card you've seen in a while? Someone is singing "You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile." Okay, Metis, beautiful, beautiful card. The colors are much more vibrant than you're seeing. And this is about the wisdom to know when you, shameless plug there, Diana. I'm trying to figure out how to do like a birthday thing for private members. I really am, because I have. Are you done? I haven't figured out how to do it yet, so we'll figure it out. But I would need somebody to actually be like watching the membership to go, okay, it's so-and-so's birthday because Lisa's a flake. So this is about the wisdom to know what to take on, what not to take on. Because sometimes we have to look at situations and go, you know what? You just ordered the cards. I love it. It is... No, wouldn't that be neat if we just had a thing that says buy people birthday cards? Go to the dollar store, buy cards, and then just ship them out. That would be cool. Having the wisdom to know when to take on challenges and the wisdom to say, you know what, another day. I don't need a million challenges today. Know what you can handle, know what you want to get back into, what you don't want to deal with, and make it very, very clear. I think that's important. We should do a birthday post. I spread myself really thin. She does look like the Bride of Frankenstein in a really, classic kind of cool way. But I love it because we are our own wisdom. Nobody else can tell us what's perfect for us. Somebody can try and tell us what's perfect for us. But when it really comes to what works and feeds our soul, we are the only ones that can do that. Only ones. Like even your twin flame can't even do that. Can't wait to get the universe as your back cards. Shirley, did you have... I haven't seen anything. If you went through PayPal, let me know. Because I don't usually check that. There's a Kickstarter series called The Literary Deck. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, absolutely. I'll write that down. Okay. We are the only ones. Why? Because we're unique and nobody else is like us. Ushi Zakin, welcome. Ushi Zakin, welcome. Okay. So I am in September here. I need to go back because I have to talk about Ellie Coyle. So we have set a thing. We have... What month am I in? Where am I at? Hold on. That's not right. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong month. That's June. Okay. We have set a thing. Ellie Coyle and I will be putting an event out here. I need to write this down. Put out event. Welcome everybody new. Welcome. We're always loving when new people come on. Ellie Coyle from Ellie's Guiding Light. And I will be doing a mediumship evening. We will be doing a 2-hour mediumship gallery. On the 15th of July, we are limited on the number of people we're taking on that. It is a first come, first serve. I do not have the event out today. I will make the event available this afternoon. And it will be first come, first serve, limited seating. Ellie will be on... This isn't a very convenient calendar. Ellie will be on the 30th. She's going to get on, and we are going to be working, doing mediumship on Coffee Chat on the 30th. So that is going to be 10 a.m. Central Time. Ellie is going to have to tell me what time. That's 5 p.m. UK time. That's right. Correct, Ellie? The mediumship gallery is going to be $35 a person. It is 2 hours and limited in the amount of people that we're letting. 4 p.m. Okay, this is what I checked. That's 4 p.m. for Ellie and 10 a.m. Central Time. Are you sure about that? 7-hour difference. You're totally right. No. Wait, 7-hour difference for me here would make it 5. It would be 6. I quit. No, I don't know. She says 4 p.m. Okay. For her time, but it's going to be 10 Central here for me. Okay. And then she'll be on again on the 12th and the 7th of July before the 15th. So the 15th is the evening. I know. Okay. See, you're killing me, Ellie. It's 8 hours from Central, 7 hours from here. Just don't pay attention. It's going to be 10 o'clock Central. We'll figure the other out. Okay. My brain hurts. We do all sorts of things, Linda Maxey. It is anything that comes across is what comes across. We do everything from Akashic records to animal totems to angels to very, very eclectic in the clairs. So anything that comes across, we normally a coffee chat. So in other words, Ellie will be in bed reading. Ellie doesn't sleep. Ellie's a vampire. We decided that a long time ago. But not really. So we have a lot of things coming up. I want to show you my schedule for July, so you guys understand why I try to kick in as many things as I can to talk about. A lot of these, the class last night, Tanya, was awesome. A lot of these things are classes that we're offering within the membership. So if you guys are in the membership, make sure you check your newsletter to know exactly what days things are going on. Aaron is doing 2 movie nights this month because he is doing this really incredible series, this intuition series, and he doesn't want people to have to miss it. So he's doing 2 of those. But we have a lot of things. You're going to see in the newsletter the dates that are listed for Ellie for July. But just know that on the 30th in the morning for Coffee Chat, Ellie will be on. We'll be doing mediumship in the morning, and then everything else will be listed in the newsletter. If you are not registered for the newsletter, please go to mymysticallife.com and you can see, I think it says subscribe or something on there somewhere. I don't know either, Renee. There's going to come, when do psychic classes start? Okay, I have a push right now for Reiki classes, Reiki level 1. And also it's probably going to be, I hate to do it in the summer. Probably August. And the schedule is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a once a week kind of thing. So the schedule is going to be a little bit, I think it's going to be once every 2 weeks, but I'm going to write that down. And August, late bloomers class, intuitive development, find your gifts and become your intuitive and settle into your intuitive self. Mediumship mornings, right? We're actually going to start doing this a little bit more often. I had to make a chart. I'm working on it. I actually have a thing on my thing that, on my doohickey that does it for me. Okay, with that, I'm going to go work in the crystal room before it gets way too hot outside today. I don't think I have anything else planned today. Let me check my schedule. And Gnome Homes. Monday is Gnome Homes. Saturday, Shamanic Chat. The 25th. Here's the link. Here is the link for the Zoom room healing. We're going to do a Zoom room Reiki share. You have a thing on your thingy too? Good. There's the link to join the event so we know how many people are going to be in the Zoom room. You are welcome to drum. You're welcome to rattle. You're welcome to be an energy healer. You're also welcome to be a recipient. So there we go. What do you need for Gnome Homes? Whatever you feel pulled to pick up out of nature. It's about bringing in earth energies. Whatever you feel like you need to bring in. It's very singular to each individual person. You might find bark, you might find twigs, you might find flowers, all that. It's just where we share healing energy, Renee. We get in a Zoom room and we will sit and share healing energy and just sit there. Either you can be drumming, rattling, or just enjoying the energy that's flowing around. Yep. It's going to be virtual. You feel like your entire home is a gnome home. I think we have the what's called the arroyo in the backyard that is the pathway for the animals through the city. I think I can find something there. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I got some work to do, and I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful afternoon, and find joy, find love. The dogs know I'm about done. They know the signs. Find love, find light, find joy. Feel blessed. Feel divine. All right.